guys, I'm Sparkmaster Neon, and this week is about following your heart. Now, before I go into what it means, I kind of have this little poem I tell myself that I'd like to share. Basically, it goes, follow your passions, follow your dreams, follow your heart no matter how hard it seems. And you know it's true because it rhymes, right? that's like a rule I have. If it rhymes, of course it's true. Totally. So basically what it comes down to is don't let yourself or others discourage you from your true passions. Follow your heart, listen to it. It speaks, it tells you what you truly want. It tells you what you love in life, I mean, I'm going to list these things. We got love, joy, happiness, success. You know what they all have in common? They all come from within. From shining bright, as I say, or listening to your heart, from following that which you treasure in your heart. Because the stuff you treasure in your heart is the stuff you truly care about, the stuff you love, the stuff you're passionate about. And following your heart starts by figuring out what it is you truly want and love in life. So I wrote this list here. And these are the top 3 things I have that I am truly passionate and I truly care about. Now the first one I have is my channel. Right here, what I'm doing. I love this. I love what I'm doing, and it's my greatest passion. And that passion is to show all who will listen how to truly shine bright and live a phoenix tale. And I plan to achieve this by making videos to reach out as much as possible. Right now I'm at 3 videos a week and going strong. And honestly, anyone who will listen is welcome. That's why I make these videos. I want to help all of you learn how to truly embrace who you are, love who you are, and no matter how many times you question that or life gets you down, you rise back up like a phoenix. And that's what it means to shine bright and live a phoenix tale. To have that flame from within that rekindles your spirit every time you fall, that allows you to rise up like a phoenix. That's what it is. I mean, that's what it is, plain as day. And now my number 2 is art. I love being creative and designing things. It's not always art. Sometimes it's organizing. Sometimes it's creating, like I do Pokemon, creating Pokemon teams that I'm going to play through with. I don't need this in. Oh wait, yeah I do. I'm still on it. But anyway, I love being creative. And that's the thing. It's why I plan ahead. It's why I find new ways to organize stuff when I'm bored. It's why I express myself honestly, because the best source material comes from the truth. I am honest with you guys 100%. And that's the thing. I also try to do a Saturday sketch when time allows. Lately, not so much. But that's on social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I try my hardest to do one. It's basically like a drawing that has to do with the week's topic, or in some sense, I encourage you guys to draw with me. Like something similar from your own perspective. And I really want to go back to doing those, but time hasn't allowed me to do it. And I achieve this by following my passion for art. I achieve it in everything I do, because it's an expression of who I believe myself to be. Every single move I make, every single step I take is a statement that describes who I am. My choices define who I am. And I think the same of anyone else. Their choices define who they are. And because of that, that's why art is so important to me, because everything we do is an artistic expression of who we are. Every single movement. The third thing, arguably my most passionate thing, is the color orange, as you can see. Orange has become the most basic expression of who I am. I embrace this every day with my wardrobe selection, and honestly, the reason I wear orange is because it gives me strength. It comes from a time when it saved me from my own darkness and I overcame it and I truly learned how to shine bright. It reminds me to shine bright and live a phoenix tale. The color orange is the most empowering thing I have to remind myself, stop being so negative, And I encourage you guys to have something that's the same way, something that you find that you look at and go, This makes me happy, this makes me feel good, and no matter what others say, this is me in my most basic form. Even if it's a stuffed animal that when you're feeling down, you go home and you hug, right? And now that we're done with that, don't need this anymore. But the thing is, following your heart, following your passions, listening to what your heart tells you, it leads to so many amazing things. By listening to your heart and your emotions, you can open the way to true happiness. And that's achieved by finding what you truly care about and what truly makes you happy and following it. Naturally, that would make it so you're happier, right? It makes sense to me. It should make sense to you. You know, happiness, happy things equals happiness. It's not rocket science. And so now I wanted to share a time when I did. I actually followed my heart, and honestly, I'm a lot better of a person for it. So, all the way back when I was 6, a long time ago, all of my friends were in different classes, and I was sitting there in my 2nd grade classroom, and I didn't know anybody, not a soul, and I was super negative. I was alone, and I was definitely not the social butterfly I am now. I mean, come on. But I was the quiet kid. I was super negative. I was fighting depression 24/7. I still am fighting depression, but I'm a lot more used to it now than I was when I was 6. You know, you're 6, everything's supposed to be sunshine and rainbows, not smog and destruction. And that's how it seemed, was just darkness. But anyway, I was the quiet kid, and a lot of it was due to that negativity. But in my heart, all I wanted was a friend. Someone to make life better for me. You know, someone to be that justification of, hey, you're not so bad. Look, that person likes you, right? They respect you as a friend. So what I did, now I'm a big Pokemon nerd. I always have been. But I went around to all the kids, and I was like, hey, do you like Pokemon? And now, you'd think they, for the most part, say, yeah, I love Pokemon, because Pokemon's great. Not a single one. Until I got to the last person I asked. And that was who is now my friend Echo. My best friend Echo. We've been friends for 17 years. He was like, yeah, I love Pokemon. And we've been friends ever since. And if I would have never listened to my heart, if I would have ignored it and said, you don't need friends, you're worthless anyway. If I would have listened even for a minute of my negativity, if I would have listened to that dark voice in my head saying I'm worthless, I would have never met the best friend I could ever ask for. And it's all because I listened to my heart as opposed to my negative brain. Because a lot of times the logical choice isn't always the right choice. And that's the thing. But that being said, sometimes the logical choice is the right choice. And following your heart can lead you down the wrong path. Let's say you fall for somebody and they throw you in the dirt. They rip your heart apart, they rip it into pieces, and they stomp on it, and then light it on fire. And you're feeling down. You feel like the world sucks. You feel like everything that's existing is falling on top of you. And you're wallowing in your own self-pity. What's important in that situation is that you rise and you learn from your mistakes. You don't let it completely destroy who you are and take away from the happiness that you deserve, that you can achieve by following your heart to what you care about as a person, and not finding that light in other people. So what I'm trying to say is don't let the bad times win. Shine bright and live a phoenix tale. Follow your heart and so many amazing doors will open. You will find a better life waiting for you if you follow what you truly love and care about, as opposed to giving up and giving in. Because if you give up, you're giving up on your own happiness. And that's never okay. And honestly, I think that covers following your heart. If you have any questions or have any comments, leave them in the comments section. The more you can add on to this, the better. We are better together than apart. And I encourage everyone's perspective. If you want to see more, go check out our page. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Anyway, I'm Sparkmaster Neon. Remember, always follow your heart and shine bright and live a phoenix tale.